I've got a legend in the room with me right now. Fuse ODG, what's happening?
Jeez, yeah, how you doing, bro?
Yeah, not too bad. How are you?
Now I'm nice, you know. Good to see you, man.
Yeah, nice to see you too. It's been like a while. And before we get into the music, like, what is your life saying right now? Obviously, you've been building schools out here, building dolls out here. Yeah. What's happening? What's going on?
Yeah, no, literally just building different ventures. And yeah, I've been traveling a lot. Spent a lot of my time in Ghana, been in LA, Miami, Puerto Rico. Finishing my album just got finished actually.
Oh,
so,
nice.
Yeah. So I've just been, you know, I just rapped it, shooting music videos. And yeah, obviously the school is still, you know, in progress in Ghana, building the school in Akosombo in Ghana. The dolls, active. The clothing line, Nano Clothing, active.
Clothing line, yeah.
So, but yeah, now right now I'm focusing on obviously this new single, Island, to the build up of my new album, New African Nation. Really excited about that. You know, yeah, I feel like it's a classic piece of, you know, art that I can't wait to share with the world, you know. So yeah, I'm excited.
So we had Tina, and you said the new album's a New African Nation.
Yeah, Nano.
Okay, nice. That's a good wordplay, man.
New African Nation. Yeah.
That's good. And where do you spend most of your time then? Where's base?
London and Ghana.
Okay.
Yeah, London and Ghana. I mean, I was born in London, so I'm up. It's my home, innit? So, but Ghana, I go to Ghana a lot because we're doing a lot of things in Ghana. We've got like a festival coming up end of this year.
Oh, nice.
In Ghana, I have my factory in Ghana where we make the dolls, you know, the Nano dolls. Yeah, I have a lot of things in Ghana. You know, my studio's in Ghana as well. I got a studio here as well, but you know, cause you know it's Afro beats that I'm making. You know, so I like to make it on the motherland. You know, so I spend a lot of time in Ghana making music.
Yeah, no, it definitely makes sense. And in terms of your music, from when you first came out, you've managed to always keep that Afrobeats root, but still reinvent yourselves with the time. How do you do that?
No, I just be myself, you know. I just be myself, and you know, again, I spent a lot of time in Ghana, so I know what's happening in Ghana. So it's in my system, anyways. So no matter what I do, you're still gonna catch the African vibe, you know. So even with this new single, you know, it's like Afro reggaeton. You get it? So it's a nice little vibe, man. And it's a crazy banger that everyone's going crazy over. And yeah, I can't wait, you know, to spread it across the world, man. Let's go.
No, we're gonna talk about the new one real soon. But what do you think about the UK music scene right now? Because there's a lot of talk of like the Afro swing sort of movement and like the early pioneers like yourself. Do you believe that you lot are having enough credit for the foundations that you've laid down?
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, like a prophet is not always respected enough in his own village, innit? So, but with over time, you get the respect that's due to you. But yeah, definitely, we've done a lot in terms of laying the foundation for Afrobeats, and it's now, you know, because in the beginning I was exploring a lot, you know, like with like Afro dance, like Afro, you know, dance hall. You know, like £1,000,000 Girls, like Afro swing now, you know, and Dangerous Love is like Afro dance, Afro pop kind of thing. So I did experiment a lot, and it's like I'm seeing these worlds now become a genre of its own, and it's a beautiful thing. And I'm a big fan of every, you know, all the Afro swing artists doing their thing. And yeah, man, I'm seeing a lot of Afro influence in a lot of major artists that was already doing their thing. And there's more coming. I've heard some crazy stuff like coming from some big artists that's like proper Afro beats, but it's another name now. It's like Afro electronic. Like it's crazy still, man. But yeah, no, it's a beautiful thing with the influence that Africa's having and Afro beats is having, man. But yeah, I'm glad to have been a part of it, you know.
A good dare from the beginning, one of the starting ones, you know.
Jeez.
You've been involved in some pretty big things yourself, and I think the whole world was shocked when we heard Ed Sheeran come on a track on his album and he's speaking true. Like,
I know.
How did that relationship even come together? How did that whole process happen?
You know, I'd just bump into Ed at some of the shows that we do, and every time I'd see him, he'd be like, yo, Fuse, I love this song, I love your music so much. And I'd be like, bro, like, I love your music, but if you love Afrobeats, you need to come Ghana. Like, that's why I kept telling him. He's like, yeah, I'd love to. And he took a break, you know, from making music, and, you know, he messaged me saying, yeah, bro, is that offer still, you know, still up for me to come Ghana? It's Ed Sheeran. Like, I was like, bro, come on, bro. Like, I already prepared you a long time ago before we spoke. Like, you know, so we met up in Ghana a couple of weeks after that. And yeah, literally was there for like over a week. And I was just take him out, we just have some fun, you know, take him out to see places in Ghana, eat our food, experience our culture, meet the people, show him the school in Ghana, you know, he's helping out with the kids at the school. And then when we just get back home, we just make music, you know, and every day we made music. And that's how we made BBIB, the song on this album that, you know, that's doing the madness on this album. So, and yeah, that's how we did Bwami as well. But it's funny because he wanted to make music in Tree, you know.
Oh, really?
Because everyone around him was speaking Tree. He has the, you know, all the man them around him are all Ghanaians, so they all speak in Tree. So he's like, nah, bro, I'd love to do a song in Tree. So it was interesting because he was learning so fast that he's so fast, like, you know, with the way he was just recording on the mic and trying to remember it, and he didn't even write it down.
No
That
way.
was mad, I'm telling you, he didn't even write it down. And what was crazy was after we'd made the song, we just played the song to the locals. We wouldn't say that it's
That it was him. Okay, how are they receiving it?
And then they didn't know it was him until I was like, yo, that's Ed. And the people were just like, wow, like, no way. And everyone just started screaming. And it was good for him to see that so he can understand that he actually killed it, you know. So yeah, it was an amazing experience, man. And Ed is a great guy.
You guys picked up a Grammy for that one, right?
Yeah, for BBIB, yeah, for his on his album, you know. So the whole album won a Grammy. So I'm glad to have been a part of that.
Yeah.
You know? So I got some plaques for that. So yeah,
that must have been a proud moment, though.
Nah, yeah, it is. It is, like, because, you know, I'm from Mitcham, and to be able to actually write a song with a legend like Ed Sheeran and then win a Grammy for the album, you know, it's a crazy thing to actually be a part of that team, you know.
So have you got like lots of music stacked up from that trip?
Yeah.
You still got more to come?
Lots of music, yeah. Yeah, because I'm very fast in the studio with the vibes, and Ed is so fast.
Okay.
So both of us working together was just ridiculous. Like, we just made like a whole album. Like,
and out of that trip, we got Bwami as well. Which is taken off within its own right. Like, Michael Dapper came in for Manny's show, the freestyle, and then his one as well. What was that like, just seeing that happen? Because one thing that I found quite interesting, you both did videos in Ghana. Your one was in Ghana as well, right?
In Ghana as well.
And it's like, this is something you've been doing for a long time. Showing like Africa in its true light and whatnot. And then now Michael Dapper's coming really hot right now. He's spreading it to his whole audience. That must have been a proud moment.
No, it's a proud moment. And a lot of other Afro artists are also, you know, recorded in Africa as well. And it's a beautiful thing for other artists to see that you can actually record in Ghana. You can make music, world-class music and world-class music videos in Africa. You know, it's all part of the movement. So, you know, it indirectly impacts, you know, the audience to make them want to go to Africa and experience our culture as well. It's just like how they go to IB for Miami because they're seeing their music videos, man. But yeah, it's a good look.
So what am I saying? December? Am I getting an invite to the house?
Need to come, you know, like, you need to come. Like, it's a vibe, bro. It's a vibe, man. Come and catch a vibe in Ghana, man. You're definitely invited, bro. We have a festival coming up anyways, end of the year, so get your Kente ready.
Let me just look at the ticket prices now. Do a quick one. And you catch me there.
You're good, man. You're good. Just book it in advance so that you'll be right.
It's true, man. All right, 2018, we're halfway through the year. You told us albums coming.
The album is coming, man. It's a classic. I'm so excited, man, because I had some great people. And for this album, I'd already met some great people. So I'd taken amazing advice and seen techniques and seen all these legends, you know, work people like Wyclef, you know, people like Sean Paul, people like Ed Sheeran. Like, I'm learning from all these guys. So this album right here is so mature, and you can just hear the growth in the music, and you can see what the mission is about. You get the vibe, the vibe that you already get from Fuse ODG, but it's more mature, you know. So I'm mad excited, and we're also trying different sounds that just sound so crazy.
What I was gonna say. What's the sound?
Yeah, exactly.
Because obviously the new singles out.
Like, you know, I always, you know, try to, you know, I like to see myself as a visionary. So I like to, you know, do things that's like, you know, you can appreciate it later on, you know. So like when I did £1 Million Girl, it was not normal for me to do a song like £1 Million Girl, you know. But, you know, the way it just took off, you know, when we did that, and now everything is that kind of vibe as well. So yeah, man, this album is gonna be crazy, and I can't wait to share it with the world, you know.
Yeah, we're waiting for it. You've given us Island already, You went to Puerto Rico for that one?
Yeah, for that video, yeah.
How do you even, like, how does that even come about? What's the
vibe of the song? It's that reggaeton vibe, innit? So, the song was actually recorded in Ghana, but because I'd been traveling, you know, and hearing the reggaeton vibe, you know, especially traveling with my producers, like, we're like, nah, we love this vibe. So when we was in Ghana making music, it just came naturally to make a song like that. And then you know, when I went to Miami because I was making music with Damian Marley.
Oh man.
Yeah, so he's on the album as well. So making music with Damian Marley. So I was around the area. So when we met up with the director from America, Miami, he decided that Puerto Rico would be sick for this. Plus, is, you know, lots of the Latin artists, they're all, you know, from there. So yeah, so to me it was a no-brainer to go there because it's a beautiful island out there in Puerto Rico, and yeah, it was nice.
Yeah,
and
so the sounds, all the vibes and the sounds, it looks like we're going into a new season of music. The way you set
Afro
face.
reggaeton, like it's a beautiful thing. The music is becoming like world music, like it's becoming one, you know. And
it's a worldwide movement.
It's a worldwide movement. Yeah, man. So yeah, man, I'm excited.
Cool, man. Before we get into the track, who are you feeling in the music scene right now, just in general? UK, around the world, all of it.
Who am I feeling in the music scene? I'm feeling a lot of the guys, you know. Obviously J Huss, my guy. Notes. Who else am I feeling? I like is it that German song?
German EO. Yeah,
that's a sick song. I like B Young. I like B Young. Afro B, obviously.
Yeah.
He's killing it. Big up Afro B. But yeah, I like what's happening.
Okay, cool. Can we expect any of them? Any names? What names from the UK can we expect on the album, if any?
But names from the UK, I don't want to give anything away. And you know, you guys just need to wait for the album and just catch that vibe, man. I don't want to give away too much.
Do you have a date though? Do you have a date?
Yeah, it's gonna be the first week of October.
Okay, so pretty soon.
It's very soon. very, very soon. Like, so, yeah, man. But yeah, it's done and I'm excited for you guys to hear.